But figured I'd do this, and then I think I'm going to run a new route up to the iron ore mine here. Oh, and by the way, congratulations. Against my better judgment, I decided to give you VIP status since you're talking to an affiliate now. Apparently I was just feeling way too generous, you know? Yeah, that's gotta come closer. These things really need to be, like, standardized for where the wood block goes. How about there? No. So basically, you gotta... Damn it. Well, I mean, no. I don't think VIP, bypasses auto mod. That just means if we ever do... So I was reading about this today, because I was kind of curious, so... Basically, if I ever do a subscriber-only mode or anything like that, like, you don't get left out, which really makes me sad that, I don't get to discriminate against you in that way now that I have the ability. I'm sure I'll figure out a way to get over it. There ain't no fucking way I'm gonna line this sand house up right. My god, I think we did it. And let that be a lesson to you, kids. Never say never, and do all the drugs. That'll work. Fuck it. This seems to control a lot better than the water tower for reasons. It'll work. Now, the only other thing I'm thinking of here, let's lay this just a touch straighter with one important detail. Right after that, I want a... I do not understand why that does that, but okay. Bring it out just a little bit. And then... switch right. What are the odds this will fit in anywhere? I'm guessing slim to none, but we'll hold out hope. Oh, also, I don't know if I actually said it or not, but we got affiliate last night, so we're in a great mood, and not even Delithia can bring me down. Why is that all fucked up here? Let's see now. Let me run this rail across. This isn't for cars. This is going to be for turning the engine around. Because see, this is the service line. This is basically what I was going for down at the lumberyard that doesn't work anymore. So you bring a train up here, unload. You bring the engine over here, you got firewood, water, sand. And then if you were going to go the other way back down, you would bring the engine onto the turntable here. If it will fit. If this'll turn, it'll work. Yeah, this'll work. It'll look stupid as hell doing it, but it'll work. And it might have to come up a little bit more if we can't get the... I feel like I could make that work. Alright, we'll move the turntable up just a little bit further if we can. Right there's probably alright. Just needs to be able to fit an engine. No matter how stupid it looks. Now let's get rid of it and put it back. Now I feel like we can go the other way. Oh, right on, man. Well, since you're live, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, welcome to the shit show. That way we don't have to go through the formalities on there. Just, well, hell, I'll go ahead and get in the voice chat now, just in case anybody else jumps in. That way I don't have to think about it later. Stream talk. There. Looks like it's working to me. I mean, pretty sure you know the answer to that one already, Delithia. Like I said last night, you're not that dumb. Let's... Why Delithia? I didn't know you were a fruit. Yeah, that little short fucker there. And it did the same... Damn it. Well, I mean, the first step is admittance, so you got that going for you, which is nice. Okay. I think we're probably going to call this one good enough. Because I don't think it needs to be any better than this, actually. How bad's it clip in over here? Not at all. We did it, boys. Just as long as a car can go on it now, it'll be great. But I think it should be able to. Again, that worries me because I don't quite understand how that's supposed to work, but... Alright, so we got that. Let's finish laying in some groundwork. And now I've got the goddamn hiccups. Well, but it's my feature, and I want it now. Same thing with better terrain tools, because okay, that didn't come out the bottom, so that's all I cared about there. So let's do a switch right. They really need tighter switches. Like, that would be a huge, huge thing right here. Okay, so if this one went straight across here, where would it come out at? Really need a way to get rid of vegetation, too. So, another switch left here. That should line up.
Actually work today.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Huh.
Like I said, I could hear you last night. It's just it's always real quiet on my end, and that's not you. That's just I can't fucking boost Discord anymore. All right, got that done.
Do you have that done?
No, but I mean, if I say it, people will think I do, so.
I think, therefore, I am.
Exactly. Now, if I can just get this to circle around like it's supposed to, without looking too fucking stupid.
I'm joining the server.
Alright. Everything should be same as yesterday. And if it isn't, that's just because God hates you. Or me. Or both.
I mean, you can make the argument that technically you would be the god of the server because you control it.
Yeah, I don't like to get all that big-headed, though.
Yeah, I didn't want to stroke your ego either.
I don't want to hear what you did want to stroke, so that's... We're just going to leave it right there.
Just a precious Phalemon.
Shit. Yeah, she was going out to celebrate some job training or something, so she'll probably show up later. Maybe. Or maybe now that I'm, big-time channel, she'll just, move on to another small community and help get them established.
Oh, it respawned me here.
Did it actually maintain your spawn position, or are you at the...
I'm at the refinery.
Oh, I didn't figure it would save your respawn position. That's... Huh, I would have guessed you'd just show up at, like, regular spawn, but... It's kind of neat.
I actually have to respawn for that. Which, yesterday it didn't actually break the game, but it left, like, a body of mine in the vlogging camp.
Right, well, maybe it's only host that it breaks for. I don't know, I've never joined anybody else's game.
Well, I guess I should join the company too, huh?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
That way when I start destroying all these trees, you'll be paying for it.
I mean, for all the trees I've destroyed, you can't really outclass me there right now. Let's do switch left. I don't know, this is... What's that?
The real question is, can I cross this mountain or do I have to go around?
I mean, if you just kind of pretend like you're a horse in Skyrim, you can normally get up. That's been my go-to, anyway.
Yeah, goading it in Skyrim is always the way to get around.
Still have never beaten that game. And
No, I think I did all the side quests, except for the end of the main storyline where you have to fight the dragons.
I'm not even sure if I got that far into it, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's been years since I've even attempted it. I mean, I got it when it was on Xbox 360. and then I lost most of my 360 games, so I don't know where it is. And I absolutely refuse to buy the same game for a different system.
Yeah, I'll agree with that one. Oh man, I was on top of the mountain. I should have put a bridge down. Really screwed up the map.
Now, don't be fucking screwing up my map. We're going for looks here.
Yeah, a magnificent bridge that, goes from the top of the mountain to the bottom.
At a grade that would be unusable.
But think of the majestic engineering feat it would be.
What the fuck do you call it, like, when it's a real stupid engineering that serves no purpose?
Bridge to nowhere in Alaska?
No, I feel like there's a real specific example of something like that. Like, they put in all this work into it and then it fucking accomplished nothing.
The bridge to nowhere in Alaska that was supposed to cross over to Russia.
I don't know, I feel like I'm trying to think of something else. Like, for some reason I'm thinking of like a Soviet Union project. Didn't they try and make like this great big fuck off canal like through the middle of Russia, and then they got done and realized that like the sea level made it not work like it should have?
No, never heard of that one.
I bet I could find it with like 2 seconds of Google. I only got one viewer, so just as well figure this one out.
I have to fix this graveyard.
I think this might be what I'm... Oh, no? The White Sea Canal, I think it is. I don't know. I'll have to read into that sometime later, because I'm guessing that's probably what it was. But basically, they, good old Soviet design, they just used forced labor with very unrealistic time estimates, and a lot of people died, and at the end of it, it was next to worthless, because... corners got cut. Oh, but I remembered what I was trying to think of on that useless bridge. Like, no, it wasn't even an engineering thing. I was gonna say, that bridge would be about as useful as tits on a bull. That's what I was going for.
Wouldn't that just be a cow?
I mean, cows have a dick now, or...
Some of them, sure, why not?
No, not how it works. I just moved some cows today, like, that's not how it works.
I think this game is more broken than we thought.
What makes you say that?
I'm in the porter, and the water temperature is going up. The fire temperature is going up. The water level is 0.
Well, it should have had water left over from yesterday, yeah? Because it still had water when we dropped it off.
But that's not what it says. It says water level 0. I'm talking about the porter,
Yeah.
not the new train.
Yeah.
Quarters, that small little dinky train in the freight yard.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, I guess I never looked at it when I walked past it. Like, the gauge doesn't even have anything?
I don't even know where the gauge is. I'm looking at the, if you actually enter the train, you can, it tells you the water level.
Well, I'm saying, like, get out of the first-person view, and then look at the water gauge. It's right next to the regulator. Like, if you're still looking...
It's got a little bit of water.
Yeah, so I think it's just the vehicle UI that's bugged. Because I've never used it. Like, that was a new feature. They just added that in. So I would maybe hazard a guess it didn't quite get finished.
It works pretty well, aside from, some parts.
Yeah. I just like the first-person view myself.
I will not argue that.
I mean, you gotta remember, I was a real big train sim fan back in the day.
I don't even know how I'm going to fix this.
Put you there. I'm making a great big fucking freight yard up here, and I'm not really sure why. Just because I think it'll look cool. And then we'll get a fucking train on it and find out that none of these curves work.
Oh, you didn't mean to do that one. Come on now. Keep killing them all.
God, can you imagine, like, when stuff actually costs stuff in this game?
Just the amount of demolition I'm doing.
It's kind of gonna be, sad when that finally comes to be. Although I still say I'd like the idea of, actually supplying your own materials and having to build from scratch. But I don't know how realistic they're wanting to go with that.
Here's my help menu. My game.
Who needs a help menu? Next thing you're gonna want the game wiping your ass for you.
Well, then I'd have to call it mommy, wouldn't I?
If you say so. I don't judge. I don't judge, but I'm kind of wanting to judge.
You're just full of judgery.
You're goddamn right. Some people deserve judgery.
Fine, you're not invited to Christmas.
What the fuck's Christmas?
I don't know. A holiday?
What's that?
The thing that some people of certain religious denominations and capitalist punishments celebrate.